Good? Good.
Hello everyone. It's been a lengthy absence, but now we've had our bathroom break, and we're ready to get started on episode 11 of Transistor. Welcome back. So first off, let's deal with these newly upgraded snapshots. As you can see, they've got a new trick. They put these little, I don't know how to describe them, digital clouds up, which make it hard for you to see when you're in turn. Normally they just obscure themselves, but if you get close enough, they'll cover up everything else on the screen. And a cheerleader down here. There's a lot of cover here, and you're going to see me playing peekaboo with the snapshots. There goes the cheerleader. Yeah, as I said, I'm taking cover a lot here, because now that they're upgraded, and now that we're using the limiter that doubles the process damage, these guys can take off anywhere between 1/3 to 1/2 of your total health with a single volley of shots. I did a pretty good dodge between the two volleys a second ago.
What do they do with those snapshots?
But yeah, at this point in the game, pretty much every enemy steps up from being an annoyance to being a full-on threat. So we leveled up, we got a new function, there's Void, which I'll explain whenever we use it later on. Also a new upgrade slot for one of our functions. We'll just fast forward this, but here I went ahead and equipped Void. Void weakens enemies. Similar to Crash, but even better, it stacks up to 3 times. What that means is you can cast it 3 times on the same enemy, and it grows in effectiveness more and more.
Excuse us?
And when you combine it with a powerful attack, like Cull, you can do a ton of damage in one strike. 3 castings of Void and a backstab with Cull can easily do upwards of 1,000 damage. Things get a little bit spotty here, mostly because of the creep pulling me out of position.
That's that.
But that's that.
Should be some kind of override. Like that one.
Well, that was a quick search.
Knew it.
So there's the first firewall
Should be
down.
another one just like this other side of the tower.
We'll have to head to the maintenance wing in order to get the other one. But first we're going to take a quick look around. After saving.
The town's past. It's all in the books. Getting wiped out.
Alright, onward.
Let's get back to the concourse. Let's check across the hall.
Man, this area is big.
Hit the beach.
No, not this time.
The other override ought to be in here.
So I actually previously went to the sandbox and completed all the challenges available up to this point. Unfortunately, I lost the footage.
3.
That's why there was a little bit of a delay getting this episode.
Guess you should be flattered.
It was nothing personal, you know. You were valuable, handpicked, unique, but one of many. All we needed was your point of view, to give the people what they didn't know they wanted. That's all we ever wanted. All Grant ever tried to achieve. The rest was merely incidental. What good could 4 individuals ever hope to accomplish in this city with only their own 4 voices? Well, we found our answer. You have it right there, in your hands.
The ringleader's right upstairs. Other side.
I missed talking about it as we came in, but I really like this area. Specifically because of those launchers. Quick save.
Having fun. These guys.
Having a lot of fun. And the game actually rates your jumps. That doesn't do anything. Anyway, we've got a pack of weeds. And just out of frame is another operator. And hiding in the shadows was a fetch. Well, we know how to deal with those now. You can see one void didn't weaken it quite enough, so we used 2. Three voids and a call, which you can see does a ton of damage. Yeah. And there's another fetch hiding. One thing I never mentioned when I first equipped Call, normally it launches enemies up into the air, which really limits its effectiveness. I've upgraded it with Get, which holds them down on the ground. And I just could not get this cell. But that's fine, we just kill the fetch again. This spot right here is really troublesome because of all the walls that crop up. It makes it very difficult to go after particular enemies.
Cleared them out.
But we got it.
Gotta be something we can use in here. Not what I had in mind.
This is one of my favorite encounters in the game. We have a center platform with 3 satellite platforms around it. Cluckers lobbing bombs at you from a distance. And the only way to get to them is by using the launchers all around the side. There aren't enough fights like this in the game. I think it's a really interesting setup. I wish they did it more. Cluckers are now leaving behind eggs, which slow you down whenever you step over them. Right here it doesn't make a difference because the whole area is pretty small. But in a large area like the concourse,
One more down at the end.
that can really interfere with your attack plans. a 7.3 on that jump? That's better.
All right then. Where to?
So we're going to move on, but first, we're going to get lost a little bit.
Would have liked to see maintenance teams bouncing around instead of the process.
I was hoping it would upgrade the jump counter. Anyway, now we're moving on for real, but that'll be next episode. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope to see you then.